Hi Taurus, this is Paulette from Water Chariot Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your love reading for the beginning month of July. So we're going to take a look and see what's coming up for you. Also, I'll be leaving some links in the comment section of the tools that I use, and you guys can take a look at where I purchased them. Now, the first card that came out for you is Innocence. So pretty much what the card talks about within the book, it's saying that maybe there's certain things that have transpired between you and another person of interest or somebody you're in your relationship with. And for some of you who are single, things that have happened in the past, something is happening here where you're going to be in a place of, you know, pulling back on doing things. How can I explain it? Like changing your mindset or changing how you see things within the relationship or how you see a person. Usually sometimes what happens is, like, maybe at one point in time you may be a little bit not strict, but more like if your partner has done anything, you will definitely let them know that they're doing certain things that you don't appreciate. Sometimes you may make them feel guilty for the things that they have done. You may place blame on them or cast judgment. And if it's not anything like that that's negative, just how you come across, how you say certain things, or how you see a certain situation, you might bring it down a notch. Innocence is being called here because they're wanting you to look at your partner through the eyes of a child. And so children, usually when there's, fights or disputes or certain things happening, with them, if you ever notice children, they'll fight. But then afterwards, like within 10 seconds flat, they're like over it and they act like best friends again and they just start playing. And so this is what Spirit is telling you. How you see things or how you do things, it needs to come from an innocent place, like a child. If you have gone through some rough moments with your partner, it's like, okay, let's get through it. Let's talk through what's happening, and let's just move aside really quick afterwards and just kind of make up and, just move forward and see this person a little bit differently or deal with the situation a little bit differently than what we're usually used to. So you're being called to have innocent eyes, like a child, or just letting go of certain things like a child. And for some of you who have gone through something really, really rough with someone, this may not be the message for you. If it's something that really is going to take you a long time to forgive or to move on from, this may not be it. But for those of you who just has, like, those regular spats, and sometimes it's not even arguments, it could just be how you see the person at hand right now. Maybe you need to see them differently in order to continue to make this relationship work or to continue to move forward in dating someone. And sometimes how you even see yourself. If you're super single, I think there's certain things about yourself that you need to forgive yourself about. If something has happened in the past, don't let those things come in and ruin things for you. I think you need to have a different perspective, and I think you need to have a little bit more, you need to have, like, just be quicker at saying that things are going to be okay. You're going to be able to have better relationships in the future. You'll be able to attract somebody that you're really wanting in your life. When children want something, they're not thinking about something that happened yesterday and how they couldn't have that specific thing that they're asking for today. If they want it today, that's what they're going to get today. That's all they're fixated on. And I think you need to fixate on, if you're single, how you can have something that is beautiful in your life that can come in and and be a good partnership for you. Don't allow past, or don't allow people around you tell you anything that's gonna blindside you or put you in a place of being blocked from receiving the love that you're looking for. You got to look at things through the eyes of a child. So, just don't allow things to just get in the way. See things differently. If you're a single person, see things as you're going to get your person very, very soon. Just be hopeful, be happy, be cheerful, and just keep it moving. And I think some of you guys are already doing that. But there's just something here that's being called to see things in an innocent manner. So that way, future relationships or current relationship can work out to the best of its ability. You'll have something more stable. Okay, so the tarot that you got here is the Ace of Swords, you got the Wheel, you got the Strength, and you also got the Nine of Wands. Okay, so what's happening here, like I said, is like gaining clarity, how you see things, how you think about things. You're going to be doing it in a new way. Aces is all about new things, new beginnings, or just new stuff coming up. And I believe for some of you who are in a relationship or you're dating, if you get this attitude of innocence, of seeing this person differently through the eyes of a child, and not putting, so much pressure in the situation or anything that they have done, if you look at them differently, this clarity is going to come through for you, as far as like knowledge on how to deal with your partner in a different way. And what's going to happen is that it's going to turn things in your favor. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. So if you actually go through with this, where you understand how you need to change some things or how you come across to your partner, or how you just kind of lay things aside that have happened between the both of you, all of a sudden your partner is going to react to this, and they're going to see this change, and they're going to see how you're coming from a different point of view, and so they're going to accept it. And then the Wheel of Fortune is going to come in. Things are going to turn around for you in a good way, and it's going to put you in a place where you're going to be strengthened by this. Your relationship is going to be stronger, and you guys are going to have a better bond together. But at the same time, you're also going to be tough enough to protect this situation as well. Once you see that this whole situation starts to go in the direction that you wanted to, because you decided to come from a different place on how to deal with them, and things start to get better between you guys, or you guys just solidify the bond that you already have, you guys are going to be in a place where you are not allowing other things to get in the way to destroy what you have with this person. You will clear away everything around you. People, friends, what people have to say. Just family members, anybody that tries to come through, you will be the one standing there and fighting to make sure that nobody comes in to disturb this situation as well. What I'm seeing here as well is that you're going to be in a place that you're going to fight for the things that you want. And you're also going to be brave enough to do something that's different, because not a lot of people are very good at switching what they're used to, certain habits, how they deal with other people in love. Like, these are just habits that are set in. This is how we are as far as our character. But I think you're being in that place where you're bold enough to make those changes, to reach your person, to be able to make sure that this relationship is working. And I think once you get that clarity, you're going to see all of this, and you're going to put everything into place and start working hard to making sure that this relationship stays solidified, or goes to that place of solidity, and you guys are good. And anything that tries to come around it or tries to destroy it, you're going to stand up against it. What you also got for the Oracle card is achievement. Keep focused on your dream. And I think this relationship, you really care for a lot, Taurus. It means so much to you. And I think you're at that place that once all of this is set in, you're going to achieve a level of deepness in the relationship, you guys are going to end up growing a whole lot more than what you guys were before. You guys are going to have something absolutely beautiful. Um, and you know what? I believe that the lotus flower, I think this is a lotus flower. If it is, um, you know, lotuses flowers, they grow in murky, nasty ass water. You have all kinds of junk in there. Nobody wants to dip their hand or their feet in the pond. It's gross. You have all kinds of nastiness in there. But one of the beautiful things about ponds, though, is that at times you will find some, lily pads and things like that there. You'll find these beautiful flowers that grow in really undesirable places. And I feel like certain things that have transpired between you and your person that at one point were very murky, and just not desirable, um, you understand that you're getting the clarity that even though you guys have gone through those periods and you can kind of relate to it being, you know, just not quite what you wanted. It may look like that at one point in time, but as you start to look at your partner differently and seeing how far you guys have come, all of a sudden you're going to realize how much you guys have grown. And then what came out of it is something beautiful. Out of the mucky, nasty ass water came something so beautiful. Um, so you guys are going to be in a good place of achieving something amazing in your relationship in the month of July. If you guys are already in one or entertaining somebody, it just seems like you're going to be in a good place to keep it going, and things are going to look really good. So if this really made some sense to you, please, you know what, I apologize, Taurus, because it is really late at night and I am exhausted. I am so tired. I work, I go to school, and I take care of my son. And so sometimes I pick the weirdest times to do readings. And so sometimes my mind may not be making sense. So I'm not sure how it came out. But if it made sense to you guys, please like and subscribe. And if it did not, it's okay. Just look at your other signs in your chart and look at those videos, or just go look at another, tarot reader. But hopefully this reached to you and hopefully this made sense. But you guys take care of yourselves, okay, Tauruses? Love y'all. Bye.